Good everyone, this is a pickup video for December and kind of Christmas overall. I did want to get this video out a little sooner, but getting that video out of the Pirate TV and kind of let that soak for a couple days, I wanted to get that out sooner. So this video is a couple days late, but I have some good stuff to show you nonetheless. So first item up is this right here, which is a copy of Mega Man 11 for the PS4. I was going to get this on the Switch, but I played the Switch demo. I wasn't feeling how it controlled very well. So I figured I would get this instead for the PS4. Taking a look at it real quick here. Artwork is great, you know, back artwork, you know, looks good, typical stuff. And inside, kind of like this, you have this little insert here for the X collection on you know, multiple platforms. Next up, we have a couple of channel donations. So Sam over at the Wood Green Game Room passed over a couple of these guys. So these are some big old heavy laptops. They are G3 iBooks. A quick look at them. Some people really like these computers. I personally do. They kind of look like clamshells or toilet seats. So he got these in a lot of Mac stuff that he wasn't going to use these at all. He knows I always wanted a couple of these, or it was one of them. So he gave me these both. And apparently the story is that they're both kind of in semi-working condition. They both need something, and the person who he got them from said he can kind of Frankenstein them together and make one working iBook. So future video, I will test these computers soon and see how they're working. Another item that is a channel donation is these wrestling figures. So I got these from my wife's friend, and as you can see, we have Al Snow and Rhode, and looking at them, these figures are, compared to newer wrestling figures, they look awful, but they're really cool to have. They're vintage figures, you know, late 90s, early 2000s. We have Al Snow with head, we have Rhode with his, well, you know, his hat on, I guess. And then even, you know, looking on the back, the arrangement of all the guys back here. Even some title belts. Man, these Jack Specific guys, who's making these, it was great they had these figures at the time, but they make such better stuff now. As far as some other toys go, we do have some of these World and Nintendo figures. Looking at them, we have the Chain Chomp with the chain. It's kind of hard to see it back there, but the chain is with him. We have the Goomba. It's cool looking. And we have the Koopa Paratrooper, or the Flying Turtle, the Flying Koopa, whatever you want to call them. One book is the Nostalgia Nerds Retro Tech. I didn't even know this book existed until it came up as a recommended item on Amazon. It is fantastic. So, I mean, opening right up, we open it to the Neogeo, right, of course, but going through, you just have multiple computers, even down to, like, let's pick up an AC adapter in here, going through Japanese Sega consoles. You know, there's some Pong consoles, ZX80s, Sinclair, information about them. This is just a great book. I'll put a link below to this as well. One more book I'll go over quick, because this is not much interest to anybody who's really probably not local, but this is a Rhode Island Memories book. It's a collection of photos from one of our local newspapers, Providence Journal, and just kind of like antique pictures from like back in the day that they took over time. Just a lot of just beautiful pictures in here. This is something local history. I really like this kind of stuff, and it's a really good looking book. Now, saving the best for last, we of course got some mini consoles for Christmas, or classic consoles, whatever you want to call them. So first up here is the C64 Mini. Looking on the back of this here, we do have some of the included games. It does mention 64 classic retro games are included, including games like Boulder Dash and Jumpman, Summer Games 2. It has BASIC built in, which would be hard without a keyboard plugged in. One great thing about this, though, is the guys over at who makes this, which is Retro Games Limited, and then some other support. There is a alternative firmware or updated firmware that you can run other C64 ROMs off of a USB stick plugged into here. So very soon you will be seeing a unboxing of this item. I'm going to plug it in, turn it on, upgrade the firmware, and get some more ROMs working on this instead of just what's on here by default. Now, another mini console I got, of course, is I got this in Neogeo. I did get a PS Classic. I figured you guys might not want to see that because it's just not popular, but there will be some PS Classic videos coming up of modifying those, putting some more games games on them. As far as this Neogeo goes, unfortunately, this guy here does have its games included, and as far as I know, there's no way to add more ROMs to this. There was another red version that had different games on it, but I just wasn't a fan of how the red one looked and wanted to go for this this color one instead. I thought it just looked better. I like the packaging better, so we'll unbox this very soon, upcoming video. Plug this guy in, take a look at it, see how it plays. The last thing I got is a Roku Ultra. I don't think you really care too much about that, but it was in my kind of pile of stuff and something I got. Did get a few more things around this time of year. I got some new production lights, which you can't see because I'm using them. I'll put a picture of them up right here. I also got a Game Boy blanket, full-size Game Boy blanket for my birthday, and it is kind of strange at first, but it's really awesome. You'll see that in some other videos, but here's a picture of it here. So that is the December haul. That's the stuff I got. Again, I'm kind of alluding to some other videos coming up. You'll see videos on those iBooks, videos on these classic consoles I got, even the PS Classic that I didn't put a video part of it here, but you'll be seeing some videos of that. Just all coming up, so stay tuned. I will see you guys next time.